How you going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, bringing you some Tarkov 1.0. If you want to skip over in the video, please go down to the bottom description. There'll be a timestamp description, and also while you're down there, please leave a like and subscribe. Now, the 1.0 Tarkov update launched, and it wasn't in exactly the best condition. If anyone who downloaded at launch, around about midnight-ish ACT time, it was horrendous. Couldn't log in, servers are down, and everyone was waiting for the mass review, negative reviews. When I saw it, I knew straight away that the reviews were going to be horrendous. They were absolute trash. And rightfully so, because of when you decide to launch a game on Steam or like any platform where it doesn't actually launch and play like a good 6 hours, something like that for some players, you were going to get reviewed, bombed into the ground. I think the game is a little bit, I think it's seeing it mixed reviews, like 47%, something like that on Steam. I think it only gained all-time peak of 50,000 players. Maybe more people have brought it over time. I haven't really checked into analytics to actually check, but it didn't do too well with reviews, as it shouldn't have. I was just really surprised that they weren't ready for that many people logging in at once. The whole entire authentication system crashed. Everything just crashed and burned during that update. It was pretty hilarious to watch the carnage, especially on stream. I think watch Pestily and all the other streamers. I think Landmark and a few other streamers outside of Australia got in a lot quicker, but Australian players were struggling to get in. A lot of people saying, "Oh, streamers got preferential treatment." No, they didn't. I think servers are fried, no one could authenticate, no one can get in. It was bloody crazy. I think I went down to in the kilobytes of download speeds. Yeah, I think I make that second, I was like, when I went 40, 50, what it usually is, and dropped down to I think it's 56 kilobytes. The servers were absolutely loaded. I couldn't believe it. I just went to bed. I was like, "Oh, screw this. I'm going to bed. I can deal with this." And I just went to bed, woke up, played it. Oh, so another thing as well, with the authentication server down, you'd be put into the Cloudflare server queue, waiting there. If you wanted to sign up from Steam, because when you buy, you get Steam, and you only get access to the launcher when you play the game, sort of thing. So you have to go through Steam, then go through the launcher. But people had to authenticate their accounts, and they couldn't get through the website. It was just saying downmates. Even if you're in queue, it's maintenance. Terrible. That was actually rightfully done correctly. People should have reviewed. Maybe they could have reviewed it. I reckon probably a couple months from now, or probably reviews will get better, more people will pick it up. This is just something that's expected. Yeah, so that was pretty terrible. And also, going on to the next thing, paid Twitch drops. A lot of Twitch streamers were having arguments with their audience. They had paid Twitch drops, so if you, I can't remember how it is, I think if you donate to your streamers, they would get rewards in game. So people getting the free Twitch drops just for watching people play the game. So you watch people play the game, then they were saying, "Oh, Twitch drops are not dropping. They're not." Twitch drops was just absolute chaos. And Pestily was getting accused of roll pool, scan, escape scan, Tarkov. People were just losing their mind. That was absolutely crazy. I couldn't believe that they fumbled a launch as hard and actually communicate with their content creators and tell them that they paid Twitch streams are coming later instead of saying yes, come same time. I don't know if it's a language barrier between the English-speaking content creators or it's something else entirely, but that was really bad look. And people feel like it's obviously a lot of people are not best relationship with BSG, where they've created updates and also problems, cheating, RMT, all this sort of stuff. The current state. of everything that the game has gone through its whole entire development cycle. In the last 10 years, it's been up and down the whole time. They're lucky they got a good base of the game they can fall back on, keep things going. Also, playing the starter raid is kind of a good start. I've got a few friends that played it were struggling a little bit because they haven't played in ages, or they just got the mechanics, or they just really new. You'll struggle. I think it would just you'll have to keep restarting the starter quest, until we let you get through it. It's pretty good. They give you, if you look around, there is a LEDX. I missed out on LEDX, unfortunately. There's 600k rubles that I missed out on. Oopsie. But you can pick up a trooper vest, and they give you like an MPX, a pretty decked out MPX with decent attachments on it. I think I finally sold it to end up getting better weapons because I'm like level 48 now. But yeah, it's definitely a good starter. Get you used to it, fighting scabs, reloading, clearing. It's a good start. I reckon it still needs to be more refined. Get people more used to it, or maybe have a few other things that you need to do so people can get used to it instead of using practice raids to get used to it. Ground Zero is probably one of the better maps to learn. It's technically a 3-lane map with some underground passages, but it's quite a small map if you really think it looks big, but it's not really. It's a pretty good size map. All the traders are also with the, obviously this is going in from the starter raid, they lock mostly traders behind the main task progression. So the main task progression, all of them are locked. You have to like progress through all the missions just to like get some unlocked. You just go through, pay therapist money, pay 250,000. Why they want to pay therapist money is like, I don't know, it's his gear, I guess. He likes the money, who knows. And also like, you have to keep killing quests and eventually unlock all of them. You can kind of start all your side quests, start picking up, start progressing. You have traders to get higher trading, and also going into performance and gameplay. The gameplay still is what Tarkov is. Even if you play PvP or PvE, it's still very the same. I primarily play Tarkov PvE because due to server wait times, and just because I don't really have the time to really invest in it to play through wipes. I think they've got a permanent account, so they're doing more of a season-based model now, kind of like where ARPGs handle the seasonal and eternal realms. So you kind of play it. I'm actually quite curious how that will play out during after the end of the season. I don't know if they're going to make your stash bigger, what's going to happen. Because a lot of people want to keep the stuff they collected during the wipe and have some like play out things. Oh, I've got all this and that. They may just give you in rubles. I have no idea how they're going to do it. They definitely going to have to find something to do with that. And also performance is actually really good. I have to know no starters or anything like that. I had some connection issues when I was playing PD servers for some reason, because I do use BSG servers. And it just felt like a little, oh yeah, how you going? Here and there, but like primarily it's been pretty good. And also going back to the gameplay again, I know I'm scatterbraining through this whole thing, but PMs, it took me a while to get used to the NPCs. They're challenging, but they're not bullshit anymore. They used to be real bullshitty back in the day. Another thing I'd like to add to this is the whole debate between PvP versus PvE. Well, even Nikita mentioned that play whatever you want to play. I agree with that. And obviously, I think the main reason people in the PvP community are having issues with PvE in general is not necessarily that they're going to play something else, is that it's making it only the really super competitive players are usually playing PvP. Or people just want to be in sweat, and especially the sweat's just playing essentially. And people in PvE that just want to chill, play like more. You want Wilson dads, like sitting Wilson dads in the 30s, but more people that want to play that more Wilson slow-paced experience with their friends and stuff, and more chill, like Ready or Not and those sort of games. A lot of makes it real appealing for Wilson players that jump into Tarkov, probably even Grey Zone, or those sort of extraction shooters or just tactical shooters in general, is that you can play the game with your friends and have a good time rather than worrying about some sweat player hiding in the corner or getting cheated on or whatever things you throw out there. I think it's mainly just, it's more respectful for people's time play the game like this. I know a lot of people probably leave comments saying like, "Oh, you're just a PvE Andy, you don't know this. You're the problem that's killing Tarkov." Let's be honest. The game is PvE with sprinkling of PvP in a raid, and I just guaranteed like you're gonna have more issues fighting bosses than you are gonna fighting players. Honestly, you barely saw players when you start getting land white. Maybe in the first 2 weeks of white, you can see people running around doing quest tasks, camping tasks. Very how you going sometimes, but it is what it is. And the PvP, so that's why I say PvP and PvE. It's the reason why they're separate. But now they kind of got like middle ground with Arena, but if you can link your PvP and PvE account to it, I think you get to pick which one it gets linked to, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how it works. I haven't really looked at it. I don't have Arena. I think Arena's available. I never checked into it because I never really saw the need to play Tarkov. I really play Tarkov just for the looting and extraction, not really for best players. One of the best players I'll obviously play Battlefield or Call of Duty or something like, not Black Ops 7. I don't want to talk about that, but yeah. And also the modding scene of SPT, and also like the future plans that Nikita has with modding. I think they mentioned they got on a long roadmap, and in the far future they will introduce modding into the scene. I think they're in no rush to do it because of SPT, and also I noticed a lot of the SPT mods have slowed down. They have a lot of mods where they make it more realistic, like Ground Branch and all that. We have low and high rating. I never worry about it. And also, if you're going to play with friends at SPT, you need to do some more wacky shit. And virtually set up your own server VPN and all that. I never worried about it. It was too much hassle, in my opinion. So this is kind of like PvE is kind of like middle ground between SPT and Tarkov, and it just makes it a better experience. And if you guys have made it this far in the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and I thank you for supporting my content. And that Grey Zone video did quite well for my channel size. I mean, like 13 subscribers, so it's definitely done a lot better. And thank you guys. I know I said thanks more than once, but it means a world to me that people watch my videos and actually give me feedback. They should talk about it. Because I kind of regretted not starting the channel a lot earlier, but it is what it is. Catch you guys in the next one. Please leave a like, subscribe. Catch you later.